So today we are going to be hatching the epic Hellhound Dragon from the Costume Quest event in DML. So he's the reward for completing level 3 of the new Halloween event that we've currently got going on. And I do actually like the design of his egg quite a lot. I think it's pretty cool. But cute little baby has this body type as well, which is kind of stumpy, which I also pretty much love. But the description is, training a Hellhound Dragon can be quite tricky. It's learned to sit and stay, but trying to teach it to roll over only resulted in lighting this trainer's favourite rug on fire. Wow, what a little troublemaker you are, mister. And look at him, he just sort of kicks the ground. He's like, I'm sorry for burning your carpet. I'm ever so sorry. That is basically what he's saying, but this guy's a fire, shadow, and energy dragon, and he actually has a pretty good attack stat as a result. So, for example, if you're someone that doesn't have another shadow epic or something like that, he's not too bad to use. Say you're like level 40, or you've just unlocked the shadow element. This guy is a great dragon to use until like level 15, or maybe until you level him up to level 30, and then you can start using legendary, so on and so forth. But pretty decent dragon overall. Again, super attack orientated because of his elements, like AoE from the fire, AoE from the energy, and then the DOT from the shadow. Pretty good overall. But we are going to level this guy up to his adult form, and actually we're getting the pumpkins for doing this, so I'm just going to keep leveling up until we run out of pumpkins to collect. Unless we run out of food before that. Never mind. But this guy does look pretty cool, I have to say. I wish that there was more of a, like, magma effect, like the molten dragon has, like, moving parts on his body, which I find to be pretty cool. But obviously this guy was made, like, over a year ago, so he's one of the older, or oldish dragons now, so, you know, he doesn't have any moving effects, but nice dragon. I'm glad that we got him super quickly as well. And all that we had to do was get to level 3 in the event, which somebody of any level pretty much can get to level 3 in the event. Like, I'm just about to get him on my Android account now, so it's not like you need 10 days. You don't need 10 days to get to level 3 in the event, or to finish level 3 in the event, I should say. But how many more of these pumpkins can we collect from feeding? We can get another 44. I actually don't know if we have a low-level dragon left, so I'm just gonna, like, leave it for now. Actually, we have some food that we can collect as well, so maybe this will give us enough if we can find another low dragon. What are some dragons that we got recently, actually? Do we have one over here somewhere? Oh god, you see, this is what happens when you run out of space. You have literally no dragons that you can use, because I can't even buy fire dragons and put them into habitats because I have no space. Here we go, we got a level 4 Cupid. We can feed him up a little bit more. There you go. There are all of our pumpkins done. That took way more effort than I thought it would. But let's keep collecting more of these pumpkin things anyway while we're at it. Rebreed for another demonic. So 8-hour breeding time, we get 333 pumpkins, which is good enough. We'll put in the 6-hour dragon scale so we can guarantee that we can collect everything. And that is like, we are good to go, pretty much, with the fight section and all of that jazz. And I swear, you know, having more islands and that unlocked is such an annoying thing during these events, because the pumpkins go everywhere. Literally, I'll end up finding one over here. There's another one down there. There'll be one up here eventually. It is very annoying. There we go, got another one. Jesus! But on level 5, we do have 500 that we can collect for each quest here. So we can get, what is that, 3,000 per actual reset, which is quite a lot. It's a decent amount at the very least. But let's go up here and face Mr. Scarecrow boss. So stay back, Scarecrow Dragon. I don't want to play any more of your corny games. Wow, that was a nice pun. And looks like crows aren't the only thing this dragon is scaring. Let's show it that the bothering Brent is the last straw to the battlefield. Jesus, they are really enjoying their puns. You know, nothing wrong with that. But Scarecrow is a huge guy. He's actually pretty scary, to be honest. Like, I think there was like a Doctor Who episode like years ago that had like scarecrows as the main feature, and apparently it freaked some people out. I don't know. But I guess that Scarecrow Dragon thought a brant in hand was worth two in the bush. We can't let them get away. Oh, you are just a bundle of fun, aren't you? They love making jokes about Brant's precarious situation. You should be ashamed, are you? How dare you? Actually, how dare you? We'll be able to do the other fights after we finish a couple of map battles. I guess we'll just have to do more gold mines. I know I did some earlier today, but I think we might have to do some more. Or we can just do the mini boss fight over and over again, which is just much quicker than doing this. Just look at this. Look at how long this takes. What is that? 4 attacks. Jesus! Okay, that is too much for my my poor brain to handle. Literally, the quickest thing is just go to a boss fight that you can complete in one shot. Do that, put on 2 times speed. There you go. Battle is done. How much effort does that take? None. You just have to have the portal energy to do it, which, you know, you've got 6 hours to come back, do the fights that you need. So you've got plenty of time to go and do that. It's just the reason I do the mini boss fight. I could probably do a different boss fight even now. It's level 65. Maybe we could get away with like defeating a level 70. But it's just, it gets us quite a lot of gold considering how quick it is to actually do the fight. So you could do this with fight number 1 on the map if you want to. But this gets you a little bit more of the resources for completing the fight. So if you want to do the Win Battles quest, literally just find a boss that you can one-shot, and then just keep redoing it. Just keep redoing it over and over and over until you've used all your portal energy. That is the easiest way to use it all up. And the main reason I do that as well is because I finished all of my blue map fights for today already, so I don't have any more that are going to pop up. So this is the only other choice that I have, to just keep doing this, keep coming back, getting the 25 points per fight. It's pretty simple, but it definitely works, you know? And now we can go back into the event here, we can do that tile, and then we've got 2 more fights here. So the required elements for this fight are metal, plant, and energy. And what I've noticed so far is that it seems like almost all of level 5, if not the whole thing, requires plant, which is very good for us, of course. But I haven't actually seen any posts about what's in level 6 yet, because I don't think it's on the wiki either. If anyone does actually know what the main element of level 6 is, there we go, more plant. But if anyone actually knows, then let me know, because I'm very curious to seeing what the element is, because obviously plant has been very useful during this event so far. So, is it going to do what it did last time and then just suddenly be void only? Well, we'll have to find out. Have to find out, I guess. But there are those 2 fights done. You know, if we managed to get it in the first chest, I would actually be, like, amazed, because if we don't get it in this chest, we have to go on such a long journey. Game, I'm begging. Please don't make me do the very long, arduous thing. Oh, God. Again, I'm just getting flashbacks to a previous event where we had to open every single chest for the final 3 levels. Oh my gosh, that was painful. We did finish it off, don't get me wrong. We did power through it. It was very painful, but we did manage to do it at the end of the day. And that's all that matters, you know, just getting it over and done skis with. So I don't think we are going to struggle with finishing off this event, honestly. I really don't think it's going to give me too many issues as far as I'm aware. There's always a chance. I don't think so, though. But you'll get to see whether I struggle or anything, because obviously I'm uploading videos of, like, pretty much every level, every unlock, and things like that. So you'll see if we manage to fail in the event or not. And if you didn't know, if you also want to do the Win Battles quest, you can do dungeon fights and you can do arena fights like I'm doing here. So there's a ton of different stuff in-game that you can do. You don't just have to do regular fights in regular normal mode. You can do other fights and they still give you the event currency as well. So, say you only have like, what, 6 energy on your portal, then you might have 4 in the arena. That's 10 right there. Like, that's already 10, which is going to help you out a lot more. Unless the arena's, like, impossible for you, in which case, you know, rest in peace. That's kind of one of the reasons why unless I have something specific I'm trying to go for in the arena, I do try and keep myself below the current league that I'm in, which is the highest one. Because if you allow yourself to D-rank in both the arena and the enchantment league, then it allows you to win fights easier, it allows you to get enchantment materials easier. It's a really simple method to sort of securing more easy fights like this. And again, they help so much during the solo events or the Win Battles quests. It's so good. Just do it. Just do it. Like, if you ever hear about a solo event, say, a week in advance, because normally they say a new event is coming soon, and then they'll give us, like, a little teaser about it in, like, a week, just stop doing your arena fights. Stop doing them. Hopefully you'll go down a league, like, within that next week, and then that's going to help you out a little bit. It's one of the things that I haven't really touched on too much in the past, but it genuinely helps a lot. And it's just one of the things that I end up doing during my play that, again, I don't really mention it too often. I'm sure there's so many, like, little things that I do that probably just, like, go way over the top of people's heads, and they don't think about why I did it, or why I'm doing things at a certain time. So, I don't know, sometimes I just think it's obvious, so I don't go through it, even though it's obviously not. So, I'll try and remember in future if there's anything oddly specific like this that I end up doing. Like, I stopped doing arena fights in Dragon Scale League 1 as soon as I realized that the event was coming up, and now we're a low ranking in Dragon Scale League 1, so we get the easy fights now. Pretty simple, and it makes sense, logically, but just one of those things, you know, to keep in mind when you're trying to do solo events. So instead of going, but I'm a low level, I can't progress in this event, it's too difficult for low levels, maybe you need to think about it a little bit more, you know. But I think I'm going to call it there for now, so thanks for joining me in welcoming this actually really cool looking dragon into the world today. And, you know, if you just managed to unlock him or you're going for him, best of luck with you, and I hope you enjoy adding him to your games as well. But for now, thanks for watching, and until next time, I will see you then.